Hi there, how's it going? My name is Jimmy. Today we're going over how to update your firmware on your Godox flash. I use the V1F for Fujifilm, as you can see, and you might have a different Godox flash. So please follow along because the process might be similar, and I hope to go step by step with you starting right now. Besides having your battery fully charged for this process, you'll also need a certain cable. Now, the cable I use for my flash is a USB-C cable. It's like a little rectangle all the way around. I use this to charge my Android phone. Some tech, you need a card to go back and forth. This one, I just use a cable. Yours may or may not be this exact cable. Just know that if it doesn't work, this is what you really need to know. It's because your cable is not necessarily bad. It's that it's not a data transferring cable. It's a cable that only charges. They look identical. Let's take your charged battery and put it inside the flash. You of course know how to do this. Line up the terminals and make sure you're putting in the right orientation. Turn on the flash and press this button right here, the lock button on my left side here. And you'll see the version of the firmware in the top right hand corner. Mine says 1.3 because I did this yesterday, but yours might say that or something different depending on when you bought the flash. Great, let's turn this off. Now that you know the firmware, press this square button here, and I'm going to push on that same side. Put this battery off to the side for now. We actually don't need that when we're plugging the flash into the computer, which is kind of interesting. Open this flap right here and stick your USB-C end or whatever end you need to put in your flash, and stick this end, the USB, into your computer. Once you plug that in, your computer might say, do you want me to connect with this accessory? So just say yes. Now that I've done it before, it doesn't show up again. Whenever I need firmware, I will go to Google and I will type in Godox V1F firmware update, the exact thing I'm looking for, right? And then I'll go to the very first link, which is firmware launcher installer. You need an application that you will install in your computer that allows the two pieces of tech to talk, the two pieces being the computer and the flash. You'll see the first thing that you go to is the firmware launcher installer. But what is this? We have G1, G2, G3. What are these things? Another G3. You want the most recent one. Now in your instruction booklet, it'll tell you to use G2 or G3. For this particular flash, I need G3. As you can see, this one's for Mac OS, this one's for Windows. So download the one that's appropriate for you. I want the G3 launcher for Mac OS. I'm going to press download, and it's downloading right now, as you can see. And it doesn't give you a very good name for it, but don't worry, you'll keep track of what it is because of the absurd line of numbers here. Go to your downloads folder here and open this up. These are the instructions you can open up and read, and then you click this zip right there. And this is a file with the application. Now I will drag this thing out onto the desktop here. I'm going to click this, and it says it can't be opened because Apple cannot check it for malicious software. This happens a lot when I download software that I need for my tech. I press OK, and then I go to my Apple at the top here, and I go to System Settings. Then I go to Privacy and Security, and then I go to the bottom here, and it says Godox IAP was blocked. You're going to press Open Anyway. Once you do that, you press open again, a lot of double checks to make sure that it can work. And it says the device is connected. I'm going to Google because I can't seem to make the Godox website work for some reason. It's not a very good website for me. I'm going to press V1F on the computer, Godox. I'm going to click this link here, and it looks like this is the flash. As you can see, V1 has many different models. Which one of these is it? Mine is V1F. Now, it's important to download the right firmware for your flash. They all look pretty similar. Mine's the V1F, and that's this one right here. I'm going to press the blue arrow, and that's going to download this. And the file name is going to be this long series of numbers. As you can see here, it's 6698. Okay, so I'm going to go to my downloads folder, and I see 6698. I'm going to press that and open it up. And just to verify here, the instructions tell me this is for V1F, which is my flash. And it comes also with a .bin file. This .bin file is the firmware you're going to send by the G3 app we downloaded from the computer to the flash. Let's open the G3 app right now, which is right here. Double click on it, and it says the device is connected, which is great. Open the file with this button here, and we're going to go to that folder with the .bin. And we're going to open this file right here, which is priming it ready to go. Press Update in the top right-hand corner of the G3 app. Now it's talking with the flash as we speak. The green bar is moving. It's a status notification letting us know that it's moving on over successfully. Okay, update device success. I'm going to press exit here and unplug it, and I'm going to turn it on. As you can see, it's working very well. There's no error message. As I was making this video, even though I did it successfully yesterday, I came up with an error message just now, and it said E9 error message. It was beeping and all that. It wasn't working, and that's because I downloaded the wrong firmware off that website. There are so many ones to get confused by. So if it doesn't work, don't freak out. It will still stay successful even though you've installed the wrong firmware. So you've successfully installed the wrong firmware. So go back, download the right firmware, or just do it again. Make sure you don't disconnect anything as is sending the file over to your flash, and it should work well the next time around. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope this helps you. Thanks for watching and trying things out with me, I guess. Thank you.